guys, it's Miss Raven Plans. I wanted to come on today and do another plan with me. My week typically starts on a Saturday to Wednesday, because that's my work week. So I'm gonna update a couple of planners and we'll go from there. So welcome back, everyone. Today was a good day. I should probably mention her name is Rittenhouse Art. I believe her channel here is on YouTube and on Instagram. She is awesome. She is my inspiration for my new layout. Going back mid-October is when I started to go back and get back into this planner. So I did backdate this because I have not been using it for quite a while. But she has been my inspiration. So this was like one of the first layouts I did, taking a page out of her notebook and really using her example to carry out the rest of this year. I'm on the fence on whether or not I will go with the cousin for next year, only because this part is always a waste. I never use it, like ever. So what I was thinking is might be a viable option is, if I can find it, which watch, I won't be able to find it. Basically, I was thinking of doing a the Hobonichi original, and oh wait a minute, let me find it. Let me grab it really quick. And let my cats out. Okay, so what my thought process was, sorry for the delay. So I bought the 2025, and reason being, it's the Japanese version, so there's nothing in English, which means that the first can literally be any day, and I can literally use this all for next year. So I kind of just took it out after I bought it because I got it like, I think for $20, if I'm correct. So I kind of started to do the layout like I do here, and I realized I would have plenty of room for everything I want to put in this, because this is more like my self-care, excuse me, my self-care, my personal deeds. And the reason why I decided to do that is because I obviously have a lot of planners, so I don't need to necessarily, put anything else in here. I do kind of like to write a snippet of the day as far as what I need to tackle for that day, but it's not. See, I'm going to deco for holidays, my dad's birthday, my son-in-law's birthday. Recently, my best friend, I called him my brother, he passed away, so I did a layout, some memories. But it's more on the personal side. It's more having fun with kind of like the journaling, plus kind of like a recap of the day, a place to log my foods, which I will not be logging my foods in this little guy, because I do have a Commit 30 planner for next year that I'm going to use just strictly for my meals and whatnot. But I may go from this to this, being that it doesn't have this weekly section that literally goes twice, because I do not use it. So with that being said, let's get down to business. What I usually do is, I'm colorblind, so it doesn't really, colors aren't like my focal point, because I can't tell when I pull, let's say I grab, a handful of highlighters. Obviously, this color is going to be different. I get that. But I can't tell the difference between this and this. And these two may be the same color. I don't know. I can't tell. Some of these have the color name and some of these do not. So this one says it's blue. So I don't know, maybe they're the same. Oh, I don't freaking know. So this one is, I don't know. I don't know what color that is. I think it's pink. I don't know. Anyways, so with that being said, I kind of just do whatever. I just pull like a handful of colors and just run with it. So I normally don't even, it never matches. So I have my cart next to me, so I'm gonna just grab some supplies and let's just dig in here. November is gonna be nice and colorful because I have a couple of birthdays. My oldest daughter's birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna make her page really nice and colorful. My birthday is the last day of the month, so I'm gonna make my page nice and colorful for myself. Why not? But I usually just put some washi tape down. I'm not a picky person. I don't care if it overlaps. I don't care if it's straight. It's whatever, because I'm not going into that much detail. But before I kind of finish setting it up, I usually go to my sticker book. And there's I don't really have a theme. I just kind of pick up what looks good to me, or what I like, what draws my attention. And if it doesn't go on straight, I'm okay with that too, because I really don't care. I'm not one of those. Set aside the sticker book, because this one is such a fun, easy way to do my planner. I don't feel like I have to stick to any one thing, if that makes sense. So at the top, I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm only going to go to Sunday. So I'm going to do these 2 days, and then, sorry, every time I hit the desk, it shakes the camera. Sorry. I'm only going to do the next 2 days, and then I'll sit down and plan the rest because I try not to look that far ahead. So this is going to be my notations of the day. Let's see. We got breakfast, lunch, dinner. One line for snack because I really don't snack all that much. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. And Rittenhouse Art, she does hers a little different, which of course we kind of just borrow from others and kind of pick and pull what we like and then use it, our adaptation, which is cool. One thing I kind of do is I kind of go in here, take some lines. I don't even know what color that is. Hopefully it matches. I usually put about 6 lines because it can't be 5. And this will kind of be like my catch of the day. So like the other day I put that I didn't sleep well. I didn't get to sleep in. It was my day off. I was going to have a nap, but wait a minute. I think I actually did take a nap. And that I was going to be a couch potato. And then today I wrote down that I saw my parents and we had a nice little visit. So I kind of just like recap the day, kind of like, so here we go. Again, my lines are never perfect, straight, whatever. I don't care. I want my planner to look lived in and fun and whatnot. I'm just not overly a perfectionist. I don't know why. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. That's okay. Now, with that being said, we shall grab a pen. I'm going to use the Jetstream and kind of, so here, sorry, my mood, my gratitude. These are my daily check-ins. Self-love, and last but not least is overall. And the reason why I like to do that is because I like to keep track of my moods, because normally when I am severely depressed or whatnot, I obviously sink into myself and I don't get very much accomplished. So I kind of like to keep track of that. Um, and then kind of tell my therapist, like, what's up, how my mood was, days that it was bad, why, etc. All right. So I do usually put a to-do list only because if I touch this planner in any way, shape, or form, then I kind of like it's like a reminder. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'll do my habits first, and unfortunately, that is 5 lines. Oh, might as well do it over here too. See, I don't care that it matches or it doesn't. I just like I like bright colors. That's what I do like. I do know that. I like bright colors. Even though sometimes I can't tell what the color is, that's okay. I'm gonna write that there, write that here. I would love to learn how to brush letter. I don't know how to do it. I wish I did, but I don't. I think it would be amazing. And I do have Tombow pens in case I ever learn how. Okay, so there we go. And I usually put a headline like after the day has gone. So that one was family visit. I put ugh because I didn't sleep well. I didn't for that one. Sometimes I put one, sometimes I don't. But yeah, see, I have some. So we're gonna do teeth, and yes, I'm one of those because usually when I pop out of bed, I have to remind myself, hello, brush your teeth. Face. So I do one for AM, one for PM. Meds. I do take meds twice a day. And yes, I write down if I make my bed. It's kind of more of a mental checklist, if anything, and then log my foods. Because I always forget to log my foods. It's a bad habit, but I'm trying to do better. Okay, so we'll do that over here. At least this will be set up for the next 2 days. That way I can kind of just go through the rest. Let's see. Okay. Good. Let's see what else I should put. I usually put a to-do list, my winning of the day. So we can do that. Let's use this color. I like to do a win of the day, and the reason being is because I like to acknowledge when I do good things. Makes me feel better, makes me feel like I got something done. We can't always think so negatively about ourselves, and sometimes I do that more than I realize. So if it's a good day and I don't do that, hey, that's a great day. It's the little things, you know. Okay. That is that. I can do a today list or to-do list, I should say. I'm sorry. Right here. I never know how much room I need, but see, I do it all crooked and just not. I don't know. I'm not one of those people. Probably should be, but no. doesn't look perfect. That's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with it not being perfect. Perfection is not me. Nobody's perfect. Okay, so we got some to do, and then that's pretty much all I do with this guy until day of, and then I can add little bits and bobs if needed. Like this day it was raining. So yeah, that's my basic setup in this one. Hopefully it looks okay. I think it looks cool. Next, so I gotta prep. I don't have to prep my master planner because that is done. Let's see what else. Let me do a check-in with my Hobonichi weeks real quick. So I basically completed my mega because I wasn't like using it for an everyday planner. I was just more concerned about filling up the back pages. So I finally filled that all up with my journalings, and now that guy has been retired. He has been put away. So this guy, I didn't really do much in this guy this week. I did catch it up yesterday, but I didn't like write a whole lot. And that's okay too, because sometimes that happens. I think I'm going to use this darker color. I don't even know what color this is, but we'll use this one. I really don't. Washi tape is washi tape, so I kind of just use whatever. For holidays, I try to use the holiday washi if I have it. If I don't have it, it is what it is, and I'll just use whatever. That's probably going to drive everyone nuts that it's torn like that, but I don't care. Let's see what we got here. I can't even tell what color that is. I hate being colorblind. It's sometimes annoying. Yeah, I can't even tell what color that is. I don't even know. That's crazy. It's so funny when I talk to my kids because they're like, "Oh, Mom, we forgot." Yes, they're my children, but they always go, "Mom, you play it off so well, we forget." Yeah. In this way, I don't know, probably since my late 20s, it started getting really bad. Really, really bad. So now I'm just like, all right, well, that's what it is. I usually like to save a spot at the top just in case I have any important call outs. So I just leave that blank. And then I do I think in the next year, because I'm actually winding down on some of my stickers because I told myself I wasn't going to buy any more stickers until I used what I had up, because I did have a lot. So I think what I'll do is I'll start shopping from Etsy and buy some maybe sticker kits for this guy, because I am going to be using this till March until it's all gone. And usually I put stickers at the bottom too, so that's another reason why it doesn't bother me, is because I use stickers there. Okay. And this guy is usually pretty simple, like very basic. So you go, up this week. And I don't think I have anything. Oh, just my friend's birthday on that day. It's Janine's birthday on the 14th. Friday, Thursday, my day's off. Veterans Day, I don't think we have that off. Again, I'm not a veteran, so that's okay. Sorry if everything shakes. I'm on this little desk and it tends to get a little wobbly. The only call that I have is Tuesday, I have therapy. At 4 p.m. And then I'll put Friday. It's Janine's birthday. I gotta mail her a card. If I can find her address. Okay. So that's pretty much all I have yet for that guy. I got nothing else going on so far. So that's all set up. I kind of don't fill in or put stickers or anything until I kind of start the week. And since this guy starts on a Monday, I won't really get into this until then. So there, but it's simplified and ready. This is what this week looks like. See how I kind of dropped off. But see, this is how I kind of see how it's all stickered at the bottom and whatnot and highlighted and all that. So when I actually use it, I really do get into it. But now that it's the other one's all finished, I can't use that one. So, whoops, sorry, again. Ugh. Okay. That being said, we can set up this little guy for next week. Oh, wow, I was ahead of it. Already done. Sweet. This is Veterans Day, but we're going to put in that appointment on her birthday. Let's see here. And then this is my therapy. Okay. So this one's pretty much done. I didn't realize I had it all set up already. Right on. All right, so that's done. So now we have one little guy left, and I'll be pretty much ready for the week, going into my planner week, which is the personal size. And I am thinking, I'm considering buying either the burnt orange or a black cover. Because I saw someone using the black cover today and I was like, oh, that looks awesome in black. Okay, so this was last week. I had my list of movies that I watched for Halloween and whatnot. And yeah, it was pretty decent. I didn't even use any stickers in this one. Earthshot Prize. Oh, I just loved watching Prince William. Oh, he's so awesome. Okay, so I kind of need a thinner washi. I don't think I have any in here. Oh, wait a minute, I do. Let me use this guy. Because I don't even know what color this is. I think my outdoor kitties is here. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Okay. Sorry, guys. Gosh, this is like on there. Let's see here. Of course, I have no nails because I bit them all off. Of course. Just waiting for my other glue-on nails to get here. Oh, I lost the end. Oh, here it is. Fabulous. Alrighty. And I just go along the top because I really don't need to know the year because I know what year it is. It's one thing I do know. And then I go over. Just put it on the top. Again, I'll add stickers later. Usually Monday I like to add stickers, so we'll do that Monday. Okay. And I'm not going to put any birthdays in this guy because, I mean, I put it on the monthly, but I'm not going to put it anywhere else. I do put my therapy in here, though. Okay. Okay, so let's do this. We have therapy at 4. Again, Sorry for the shaking. This is also new episode of Detective Perspective. If you guys haven't checked that out on YouTube, you need to. That's a good channel. New episode Detective. It's a really good true crime show. Kind of found it by accident, but I like it. It's really good. And Monday is a new episode. Big Mad True Crime. That is on. That is a podcast. If you guys haven't listened to that one, Big Mad True Crime, Heather Ashley, she's amazing. That's another good one. Okay, and that is it. My focus this week is doing my steps, water, because I need to keep drinking that. And I gotta I do have to log all my foods from my one planner into my app. Oh, that's going to be a lot. So I haven't done it in a minute. Okay, that's all done. That looks great. I'm simple. I'm so simple. I'm a simpleton. Like I said, I really don't deco or dig into it until the week starts because, hey, my mood could totally change from now until then. So that's going to get an update this week, I think. But that looks pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm just putting all my stuff back because if I don't, I'll have a huge mess and I will not want to clean it before I go to bed. So I'm trying to clean up as I go. So the things I used was the Jetstream. This is a Parker ballpoint pen. I used Mr. Pen highlighters in the Bohemian, and then mild liners. I do like the Mr. Pen Bohemian collection. Those are nice earthy colors. And I used this Right Tech, and I don't even know what color this is. Yeah, it doesn't say. You know, it'd be nice if companies added the color because then I could pick it up and be like, oh, it's this one. But yeah, it doesn't even say what color it is. I mean, just saying, not everyone knows what the color is. But yeah, I can't tell. So anyways, I used that color because I thought it was cool. But yeah, like none of my Right Techs mention a color. Well, the Mr. Pens don't either, but I don't even know what color this is. But yeah, this one doesn't say it either. I do know for a fact that this one is pink, and the only reason why I know this is pink is because I bought it in it was a 2 candies set, and they were all the pens were pink. So that's the only reason why I know this one's pink is because it came in the pink set. And of course, I just used a regular ruler, washi tape I had, and that's about it. Thank you for stopping by, and I will do a flip of all my planners, especially this new guy that I updated. Sorry about the glare. I did add a whole bunch of vellums to this guy the other day. They're all from Plan with B. So I got all those added. It looks good. These are from Plan with B. So this guy is all done up. And like this one's kind of like the master planner, except for what I did with my master planner, since we're talking about it. This was like my everything. So what I did is because I have like observations and bills I'm paying and stuff like that, this is going to be more of a personal planner. It's going to contain like any sensitive stuff. I'm going to recap my my therapy sessions in here. So it's not going to be something I'll be showing. It'll be changed to something else because I got notes. Because now I take notes, I take observations, and then I kind of let my therapist know anything that's going on or any takeaways from the week. But this is kind of like going to piggyback off that one, except for it's going to have all my information, when I need to catch a podcast, or when I'm doing chores, or when I got to pick something up, or it's funny because I watch so many shows. I watch Dan Wooten. He covers the royal family, and there's the Royal Rogue, who also covers the royal family, and he calls Meghan Markle and Prince Harry the Duke and Duchess of Sausages, not the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. So I love to write down sausages. It just makes me laugh. I giggle, and wow, it's just so funny to me. So yeah, see, I write down every time I gotta catch up, because some of those I'll tend to watch movies and then I'll lay off the YouTube videos. I just found these two channels, Legacy of Fear. This one's interesting. It's more historic and goes back into stories from the 1800s, and it's really intense, but it's a very interesting it's more like a podcast on YouTube. H.G. Tudor, he also covers the royal family. And like I said, I found Detective Perspective, and his little catchphrase is, could be a nothing burger. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of YouTube, and J-Bay, I don't know who that person is. I've never heard of her. And wow, I watched someone cover her case, and wow, talk about a train wreck. But yeah, when I'm catching something, I was these two songs were like my call outs for that week. Of course, it's Taylor Swift, but I watched The Perfect Neighbor when it came out. Oh my God. If you haven't seen that, you have to see that. I mean, I can go on forever and tell you all these different documentaries and stuff you need to watch, but this one is on Netflix. It's called The Perfect Neighbor. And if you haven't seen it, go watch it. You will be pissed off at this lady, and because I literally was already pissed off 5 minutes into watching it. It's a crazy story. What else? Let's see. So there's Detective Perspective. That is, like I said, that's the true crime. There's Chur Denise. She covers pulp culture. She reads books, and she also does the royals as well. Dan Wooten covers the royals. Big Mad True Crime. That is obviously true crime. So I have to catch up on my podcast because I got a little bit behind. Oh, and there's also the Prosecutors. Prosecutors they do cases, and of course it's prosecutors covering the case, and then they have a side show called The Legal Briefs, where they get into the legal technicalities and the legal things about cases. They did, I think they just did the Ellen Greenberg case, which Detective Perspective just covered, and that was a really good 3-part episode on Ellen Greenberg. So if you haven't heard of the case, if you're a true crime fanatic, I mean, go check it out. It's really good. Anyways, and then there's Goose Adventures. That's RHR Jen on YouTube. She has the RHR Jen channel, and then she has Goose Adventures. Goose Adventures is basically about her weight loss journey, so I watch that as well. Anywho, that is my week. I am all set up. I got all my planners set up. Oh, I even did a little bit ahead. Woo, look at me. Whoa, Nelly. So that is my planners for the week. Oh, and the other funny thing, see, I'm going to go off on a tangent. This is so funny. I found these tags, and I got these so long ago. I think I got these from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever, but these are so old. I've had these for I can't tell you how many years when I used to do scrapbooking, pretty much. But I found those and I thought, I'll give it a little purpose. Just put that right there. But yeah, there's my planner. I got my notebook back here. It's got my shopping list. And that's all there is. I got my Parker pen that my bestie gave me, but that is it for that guy. I'm all updated. I got everything done. I'm feeling good. We're going to have a good week. Right, guys? We're going to have a great week. My week starts tomorrow. I know everyone else, their week starts on Monday, but I love coming in on a Monday and saying, happy Wednesday. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by. Leave your comments, questions below. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.